In this clip, I want to show you why I do not like Stitches and why I think Stitches ranks quite low in the as a tank. I believe that Stitches is one of the worst tank in this game, and he wants to be a bruiser, but he is marketed as a main tank. He gets a confused throw. So let's start our team fight. We are five people against four. We should have a serious advantage in this situation. And I am starting a team fight with my group on Vala. As you see, I landed a perfect group. I Gorge here. I brought inside our team, and we are trying to assassinate. We assassinated her, but the problem is that we still lost this team fight. And the reason why we lost this team fight is that while I was doing my own stuff, even if this is what people deem when playing stitches, what we want to do, while I was doing that, I spent too much time doing this fun side quest without fulfilling roles of a main tank. Let's rewind and see what happened at Frank in this situation. Speed up. I'm pulling flour. Here I'm eating flour and it is going perfectly well. But the problem is, first of all, our bruiser Dagaka is all alone, but he's likely being ignored by their team. Our healer, the problem with our healer is that he's in precarious position. He should not be here because he can be initiated. He should be in this situation. For some reason, he went to kill Haraka. Well, Haraka is doing a lot of thing, and Brighting exposed himself. He made an error. For this error, he will be punished. See, Blaze initiates a team fight on Brightwing while I'm still trying to assassinate Vala with the Gorge play. You see, our healer got isolated. Abatur for some reason decided to copy Brightwing instead of Zul'jin, who is the only source of reliable damage. But you do you, Abatur. This you see, this is where our Brightwing melted, and we did not even finish it killing Vala. Part of it is that Zul'jin is attacking minions during that time when he should be killing Vala. We finally managed to kill Vala, but we already, for one assassin, we lost a healer, and this is the rate which even puts us behind. And to make matters worse, Zul'jin is for some reason going back into their team and face tanking everything. He thinks that he is invincible with his ultimate. And what happens? He gets stunned during his effect, and he effects expires, and he just dies. And I am left alone with a copy of Brightwing. Dagaka did his job at least well. He killed Vernova, but we are now two bruisers lacking in damage, and we cannot kill anybody. And we are without Abatur Cat, and thus we essentially lost this fight in the long run. The problem of this was that while I was doing my own play, I did what I needed to do, and that is to be in this position to block Blaze from initiating team fights. This would have saved Brightwing and would given us a better chances in winning. As playing with Stitches, I feel that because I was playing with Stitches, I have a detrimental effect on my team, despite playing game as he was designed with Cook and Gorge. Uh, Another problem is with Stitches is that, you see, I will rewind a little. I do not have an reliable teammate. This is Zul'jin. He should just assassinate Vala. Okay, he throws a net, so far so good. And he turns to attack Skeleton. See, he made more attacks on the skeletons than on Vala. And as a Stitches, I lack follow-up damage to do anything against this fella. She would have escaped if Solution would not have spent another auto attack on her. And in this situation, what I can do to peel for the Solution? Nothing. My Gook, if I need to cast a Gook, I need to go all the way behind this pillar and to try to snipe the Solution from this position. During this time, I would not be in the team fight. I would not create a front line. I would not tank for them. And you see what happened when I was not in this situation. Brightwing just died. So Helping Hand is not a good peeling tool. When I'm peeling with Helping Hand, I'm usually not in the place where I should be. If I'm trying to peel with a Gook, what I can do, I can just move him slightly here or move him slightly to me. I need to go here and cook a Blaze, and when Blaze will be with me, and now I'm with Blaze, and it is not a zero play. I will not be influencing fight anymore. I will be spending time going around, and I will be rolling dice if I'm going to land my Gook or not. And how I'm supposed to land with Gooks when there are so many people in the way, moving and trying to fight? It's very difficult to land a Gook, especially with all the minions, all the chaos of a battlefield. So it is difficult to peel with a Gook and with a Helping Hand. And when you are doing that, you usually are not in the position where you should be in the first place. You should be at the front line. You do not want to pull your teammates into the front line, and you do not want to pull their tank into the front line, because then you are just giving them a free engage on your team, and you just messing up your team with your Gogs. And this is a problem with Stitches. As a main tank, his kit is extremely underwhelming, and as a bruiser, he lacks a lot. He can't do camps very quickly, he can't wave clear very quickly. As a bruiser, he sucks in those roles. Then he doesn't have damage as a bruiser. His bruiser damage is lacking even at the best of time. He best as a bruiser more like a secondary tank. He wants to run around, create chaos with a Gook, or his other ultimate put it biles. He wants to see everybody. In that role, he is a great distraction. But in order to make it work, you would need something like Blaze as instead of Dagaka being doing another job as a primary tank. Well, you are doing your own thing. During the laning phase, he would just be a bruiser, a macro hero, and during the team fights, he would be a main tank. You need these rare combinations to make chess work, and his kit is very underwhelming otherwise in the role he's being placed on, and he is lacking in the role you would want to pick him otherwise. If you are drafting him in Storm League and you need a bruiser, you take Stitches as a bruiser. Well, he's a bad bruiser. He cannot do lanes very fast. He cannot do camps very fast. He doesn't get a lot of damage. You need very specific scenarios where he will be good as a bruiser. And in order to make him work, you need specific combinations of heroes to make him actually very powerful in that role. And due to these reasons, I do not believe that Stitches is a good tank, or that he has or he's in general a good place in this game. I think honestly, I think he needs even another work, and he needs to go out of a tank role into the bruiser role and be that very annoying chaos creating hero.